Hey, it's Cavallo from datingadviceguru.com. Let's talk turkey, ladies. Let's talk about these guys. Why don't men want to get married? Today we're going to give 7 honest and somewhat shocking reasons why he won't marry you. Look, it may not be PC to say it, but I know for a fact that women everywhere still entertain the thought of getting married someday, or even getting married again. And even if you don't want marriage, you'd like the option to get him to propose to you, to know that he loves you that much, that he'd actually devote his life to you. Well, believe it or not, guys do still want to get married, but if he's not proposing to you yet, there's a reason. But you might not know what that is. The fact of the matter is that men are not as interested as they once were in getting married. Fewer women are actually interested in getting married too, but not in the same numbers as guys. And let's also face the ugly truth here. Guys don't have the greatest relationship skills. In fact, most women end up taking on most of the relationship responsibility, while men typically, they stop the romancing when the relationship starts. Women end up working a lot more just to make marriage work, while men often end up reaping the benefits of it. But we're not hopeless, ladies, and I want to show you how you can get into that special place in his life. Reason number 1 that he doesn't want to get married is you only want to get married. Okay, it might not be the only thing you want, but you send out a clear signal that marriage is one of the most important things to you. You buy the bridal magazines, you watch the reality shows, you lose your mind when someone else you know gets married. Relationship drama seems to take a front seat in your attention. You know what I mean. There are women out there that are insane for anything related to weddings. Don't be that woman. Men are very wary of a woman who seems to want the marriage more than she actually wants him. We know that we'll always be less important to you than your idea of the perfect relationship, and you have to want the strength and love of your relationship before the actual marriage. All right, reason number 2, he's going to prison. Well, not literally going to prison. That would be kind of weird. But if he feels like he might lose more freedom getting married than he would gain by the love and respect and the position of status he gets in the relationship, he's not going to think that's a good idea. Just remember that men fear the loss of freedom more than anything else in the world. So that means he's got to have the freedom within your relationship to not feel like he's got to call in and check in with his parole officer every night, or he can't stay out past 6 p.m. Reason number 3, the gang's gonna disappear. Sadly, right along with losing all his freedom, the next thing a guy is likely to lose are his friends. Most men sense that his gang of buddies will have to take a back seat to the relationship. Now, I know you're saying, Carlos, that's not gonna happen. I'm a cool chick. I would never do that to him. Well, the reality is actually quite different for both of you. Both partners tend to lose some of their friendships in the process. Come on, you know, you've had a few of your married friends lose a little bit of touch with you and you felt like the weird fifth wheel or whatever. If you didn't have a relationship, it was hard to be around them. It's harder for a man actually to lose his friendships, as men tend to invest more emotional value in fewer friendships than women do. So don't make him think he's going to lose his buddies. Reason 4, sweet, sweet singlehood. Look, it's never been a better time to be a single guy. Guys tend to use online and mobile dating apps, and we're more consistent and frequent with those than many women are. So the balance of power has shifted a little bit back to the middle, maybe even slightly to the guy's side. In order for a guy to want to get married, you got to make him really want it. So you have to show him a really powerful vision of your life together as husband and wife. A man wants to forge a single intimate relationship, so he still wants that, and you got to make it look appealing. Reason number 5, exile. When a man is single, his apartment or his house is his to do with and live in as he pleases. When he gets married, that changes. The wife tends to take over and handles the decorating and changes the living space. And a guy doesn't feel welcome really in his own home. Go easy on that. Make sure your man feels a part of the decisions regarding where you guys live together so that you both come together in agreement. You want him feeling like you're together on it. Reason number 6, he wants to keep his nuts. This one's kind of a double whammy of demotivation for guys. First of all, men are vilified in relationships as being the reason that his woman is unhappy. It's not all about him, ladies. Men often feel that it's a no-win situation. Women everywhere complain about men being men. Sorry, but if you want us to live up to your idea of masculinity, you have to accept that men are going to check you out, wink at you, and maybe hit on you in public. Look, it's what guys do. Take a little bit of the good with the bad. Yeah, there's some creepy dudes out there, but they're usually in the same ratio as there are nasty, unfriendly women in the women pool. But thankfully, it's still a small minority. All right, reason number 7, he doesn't feel needed. Each of us has a very specific need, and that need is different for men and women. For women, It's a need for connection and a need to experience by experiencing emotions. For men, it's a need for connection and a need to feel connected by being appreciated and valued. Now, if a man doesn't feel needed, he feels disconnected right off the bat, right at the core of his being. His relationship won't feel like it's giving him what he needs. And it can be tricky for most women to know how to make a guy feel needed. What do guys need anyways? Well, if you've ever wondered what a guy needs and how it's different from a woman's needs, then you need to know how to crack a man's code, specifically his connection code. And of course, in these videos that I'm giving you here on this channel, I'll give you a ton of information about just that. So feel free to click the link you see below, check out some more of the videos, and I'll be talking to you again next time. This is Cavallo from datingadviceguru.com. As always, live and love with passion.